Okay. So I've had a couple of people ask me to show them my log file um log file system working. Okay. So first you got to declare the class in the file, obviously. Then you select open file, which opens the file that you want to save it to. Then you pass a string of message, a set of characters, and then this one here puts that string of characters into the log string, and then this one here writes that one to the file. So I'll just show you. Build should work, I hope. Okay. Alright, see no files. And then we close that. And now it's saved in there. And I can run that again. Open up, you piece of shit. So. And it comes up with the date and the time. And you can make that say pretty much anything you want. Now I'll just explain it a little bit. That string there is not actually in the log class. You have to declare that separately, which I have done there. And that's the declaration for the class there. So this is the actual code for the log file. It's broken up into two separate classes. What the fuck's that? Ah. Okay. You got this class. This is the defining the class, and in the header I have it declaring the class. So in log file, it opens the file, that one, and it writes to the beginning of it, I do believe. I don't rightly remember what that means. I think it writes to the start of it. And then there's just some comments so I can remember how to use it if I haven't been to the computer for a while. Call my timer class, which is what this one is here, and that just declares all that. I'm not going through all that. You have to. It's all on the Microsoft Developer Network, I do believe it, whatever it's called, and you can look all that up. Okay, and then this one here gets the system time, and then you got an if statement if it's I don't know. Hang on. There's a reason for that. Fuck. This is the most I've looked at this code in about 4 months, so I half don't remember what it is. I can't remember why that's there. It's there for a reason. I can't remember what it is though. This just basically puts all the time information in front of the error log, and this one here is just, you can't write the log for some unbeknown reason, and that just displays at the console, or we'll write it to this file here. Where the fuck is it? So yeah, and this one just closes it. It's a destructor for the class, and that's pretty much it. It's pretty simple. Does what I need it to do. I might go in and tidy it up and make it a bit user friendly later on if I can be bothered, but I don't really care. Well, that's it. Okay, so I've actually worked out what that's for. Right, because if you don't do that and add a 0 to it, it shows the minute as a single number. Where now it will put a 0 in front of the minutes. That's what that's for. I've also added a configuration file loader. Where is it? It uses 2 strings, or 3 strings, and an integer, apparently. It uses config file, and what it does is it goes through each part of the array, checking if that is found in the config file, and it loads it in to found setting, the whole string of the config file. Then it finds an equal sign, deletes the equal sign +1, because then it doesn't delete the equal sign otherwise, and then it saves, converts the string to an integer, and then it prints it out. There's also error checking down here for it, and I'll show you that working. Okay. The only thing is with it that you have to have them in the order that it is in the config file. Having that up here wouldn't work. Oh shit. Okay. So if you run it, this is with SDL, displays that, and then if you come into config file, say 640, 640 400, save it, changes the window size. I'll just change that back to what I had it before, and I've also implemented STL as I mentioned before here with OpenGL. See, it's got the anti-aliasing. See, there's a setting. If you come into here, see, save setting number 2. See, you'll see it anti-aliasing a labeler is in array data block number 2. And you've got your video settings, so that's what it should be. And yeah, and now at the moment I'm currently working on OpenGL with a camera. That's going to need a complete rewrite as it's not working properly at the moment. Yep, and that's pretty much it. Bye for now.